Welcome, Lynx Nation, to the first episode of LPTV. I'm Hunter Garrett.
And I'm Abby Gray.
We hope the start of your year at ALHS is going great. Welcome
to LPTV! It starts now! Woo!
You may have heard about some of the new school policies put in place this year, including rules about cell phones, usage, and e-pass. Hunter, Jenny, and Kaden take a look at why these new policies were put in place and what the district hopes to accomplish.
This year has seen many new changes for the learning environment and security here at AL. With new security cameras added and new phone policies, we are here to let you know why the district has set these new policies and what their future plans are for the school's safety and learning environment.
We met with the teacher leadership group during the summer, and we asked them what are two things that you as teachers feel are a distraction to learning. And one of the things that was brought up was cell phones. Everybody has a cell phone and people rely on cell phones, but we feel for all the good things associated with having a cell phone in terms of communication, it also can be a distraction to what teachers are trying to accomplish in the classroom to provide learning to students and for students to really engage in the learning.
One big change that has affected all students is the new phone policy. As a way to keep kids engaged and active in class, you may be asked to put your phone into a pencil case for the rest of class, but it'll still be on your desk in case of any emergencies.
I have seen better attentiveness in class, less cell phone usage, which is great. I've only had to use the pocket twice for kids to put those in, the bags for them to put in. I've heard of some situations where parents were upset that they couldn't get a hold of their kid right away, but that's something. I think that's a side issue that maybe we didn't think for. They're so used to texting their kids and getting exactly what they want from that. Parents need to take their expectations and put it towards the office. They need to call the office and set that up instead of just waiting last minute like our society does. So I think there's a little bit of change with that, but I would say overall both have been positive.
It's kind of annoying because I use my phone as mainly as a music playback device because I like listening to classical music sometimes when I'm just working alone because it helps me concentrate, because without phones kids are going to be disruptive and loud rather than just being on their phones. So I think it'll mess up everybody's education to an extent.
I think it is helpful, definitely, because people aren't as distracted by their phones. It just makes it a bigger deal because then people know that they can't be on their phones, so it's more of a distraction having the teacher say, oh, put your phone away. But I think it's definitely a good thing.
The new hallway system is a very easy way for teachers and students to all be on the same page about what they are doing and where they are going. Also, it is very easy to set up using a Chrome or your phone.
In our case, we always have to plan for worst case scenarios. So if we'd have an emergency, eHall Pass gave us an additional level of accountability for where a student's at any given time in the building. And in the case of an emergency, we could locate that student very quickly, as opposed to our old system with lanyards or paper passes.
It's a little bit more inconvenient than just grabbing a pass and leaving because you have to fill it out and get it approved and then stop it when you come back. So it's just new and it's a little more inconvenient, but I feel like once everybody gets used to it, it'll feel more normal and it won't be as much of an inconvenience.
I think there's going to be kinks that are going to work out, but I think the policy is a good thing, and I think those were the two things that we heard over and over were distracting from teaching and teaching time. So I really don't have a problem with them. I don't think there's many flaws in it. Like I said, they'll refine it and make it better as it goes on.
Foremost, we want to create the best learning environment possible here at school, and we know that the best learning environment is one in which students are in the classroom.
We will keep you updated on all these things and new changes.
With that being said, just like every year, we have a new group of freshmen walking the halls, and we'd like to give them a warm welcome. Star and Gabe talked to some new freshmen to see how their first couple of weeks have been going.
Thank you, Star and Gabe. And to the freshmen, we wish you a good first year at ALHS. Don't forget to check out all the clubs and get involved.
Yes, here at AL, we strive to be all-inclusive and want everyone to get involved. One great way to do that is through the various clubs offered here at ALHS. Claire and Carly have created a list of clubs to hopefully pique your interest.
So hi, my name is Miss Parsons, and I am starting the Creative Space Club this year at AL. And the purpose of this club is just to allow students to have an opportunity to explore different mediums and be creative with them. Right now the goal is to have the clubs meet every Wednesday after school from 3:15 to 4:15. Right now I've been trying to kind of advertise it in my own classes, and then we're going to have some posters throughout the building. And we actually just had our first meeting, so we're going to have our second meeting coming up next week.
Hi, I'm Mr. Kerger, and I am one of the chess club coaches here at ALHS. Chess club is a great time. We have chess club Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3:15 to 4:15, down in Mr. Soliday's room, which is all the way down in the basement, right next to the restrooms. Mr. Soliday is our other coach, if you have him for math. Chess club's a great time. We play chess for fun, we play chess for blood. So if you're interested in just hanging out, having a good time with your friends, chess club can be that. If you're interested in getting really good at chess, going to tournaments, we do that as well. So some of our players just come in, play a game or two. Some of our players come every day. They're studying outside of club as well. It can be whatever you want it to be. Come when you can. Go to another club if you want to go to another club, and just come to us on the days you don't have your other clubs if that's what you want to do. It's open to everyone. This is our third year as a 21st Century Grant Club.
And how do you get people to join your club?
We have snacks.
Hi, I am Mrs. Strubing, and I am the sponsor of the Culinary Club, and we meet in the Foods classroom. It's classroom C147. We meet on Thursday evenings. The Culinary Club, it can be a lot of things, but it's about getting along with each other and teamwork. We met last week and we planned a semester of different laboratory experiences the group wants to do. They're very interested in baking this trimester, so we're going to start off with some simple baking items and then move to some more complicated items. We meet on Thursday afternoons from 3:15 to 4:30. We will get you out of here in time to catch that late bus, however. Gosh, I've advertised a little bit in my own classrooms, and Mrs. Hartnett has also sent out some information about this. And I know in real time they just did a day of exposing students to different opportunities for different clubs on all nights, including Culinary Club. This is our second year of the Culinary Club.
Thank you. I hope you saw something that you might like to join and be a part of. And if you have any club ideas, start your own.
And if you're looking for something to call your own, why stop at clubs when you can get a new pet? Morgan and I headed down to the Humane Society for Pet of the Week.
Snuggles is a 7-month-old Oxy mixed with a beautiful coat. She is very energetic and gets distracted very easily. Snuggles enjoys playing with toys and giving lots of love to everyone around her. Hey! Hi! This is Bridget. She is a playful gray domestic shorthair who isn't afraid to be vocal. Like any other pet, treats are one of her favorite things. Bridget is very shy at first, but once you play around with her, she is very lovable. This has been Jenny Aranda, Abigail Gray, Morgan Jacob, reporting for LPTV.
I always love seeing the animals there. I know if I had the money, I'd have to get one myself. But we hope one of you can give those guys a new home.
In September, meaning our fall sports are in full swing.
Now let's throw it down to the sports boys with intros to football, cross country, and volleyball.
With week 2 already in the books, we interviewed a few of the football players to get their thoughts on the team this year, and more.
The culture is different, just the way we treat ourselves, the attitude, and even if we do get scored on, we just keep our heads up and we keep playing. Might come back, you never know.
I feel this year like we have better energy and like everybody's more willing to help each other out.
We've definitely been bonding as a team together this year, learning what's right to do, not on the field, but especially off the field too.
Over the summer, I feel like we had big team bonding. That was a big contribution. Everybody kind of got to know everybody. So, I mean, that's huge in a team environment.
Definitely got faster. A lot of people improved on their speed and their agility, which will help us because we might not be as big as some of the teams we play. We have one solid captain right now, which is Ben Price, based off of his leadership.
It's a big responsibility. You have to be able to lead on and off the field and be a good role model, but it's nice because being a senior, that's a big deal and something that I've strived for all 4 years.
Improved.
I would say competitive.
I would have to say we're fast-paced.
Be sure to cheer on your Lynx this Friday as we're versing Lewis Central at the Wick. With the help of Caden Sprague and Seth Rush, I'm Brandon Christensen reporting for LPTV.
That's all we have time for on this episode. We wish you a great rest of the year.
And from all the staff here at LPTV, thanks for watching!